What's good, everybody? Welcome back to yet another video. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, and like. And I'm not sure if I'm repeating any of those things that I've just said, but apparently when you like a video, you're increasing its chances of being shared with other people who might also like the video. Also, I recommend liking it before watching it because it's sort of like sometimes you forget, guys. I see with me when I watch other people's videos and I really enjoy them or like them or like them, and then I think about it hours later that I forgot to like. I know, guys, I'm that type. I overthink things. But anyway, so in today's video I'm going to be sharing a story, or rather talk about the time when I bought my very first car, still driving that, and I don't think I'm gonna ditch it anytime soon because ciao, why should I do that? So I bought my car in 2017. So I bought like a Hyundai i10 2017 model. Yeah, got that in 2018, and it was like a pre-owned. So I'll give you like a little backstory of how it all came about, right? So I don't know if there's something called Ilanduka transport trauma, right? So a little bit, just slightly bought the car um based on, like, it was like slightly an emotional decision, me purchasing the car, but I really did need it, to be quite honest. So yeah, it was a deal that I had made with myself that when I start working, I'm going to buy myself a car, like as long as it has a heater to keep me warm in winter. That's it, I'll be happy. Okay, so in this video I'm going to be sharing the prices of the car, how much I paid, the debt, I mean the interest rate, the period that I had financed it for, if that makes sense. So yeah, anyway, let's get straight into what all happened, or what had happened, what went down, da 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 da. You get it, okay? And then I decided, Obana, guys, and yo, and then I made it a point that I was not gonna buy an umbrella. I had an umbrella, but it was broken, and I was like, you know what, I'm not gonna get an umbrella. So I bought my car in April. So in Feb, I decided that oh yes, so in 2017 I decided that I was gonna gift myself with a learner's license, because I mean it was very cheap to like or to get. It was like 120 rand, so I was like, I could afford that, let me just you know sprinkle a little bit of that. So already I had a learner's license. So yeah, I enrolled into like a driving school because no one had a car at home. You get kubone. So I had to go enroll myself into a driving school, and yeah, I did that. I probably did like 8 to 9 lessons. Yes, Anna. Anyway, we're not doing a story time of what happened, but what I can tell you is that I went to go test with a different car to what I was um learning with at the driving school. That's besides the point. I got my driver's license around March, and ukubone, the excitement came. I was just like, you know what, now we're seeing the go try and doing the progress, right? And I mean, ciao, at this point I might as well go get my car the next day, but I didn't, because I was just like, you know what, I kept on looking. I had a friend of mine who used to accompany me to look for a car, would go to Randburg, would go to all like different types of dealerships that were like in Bryanston and in Randburg. And I remember the one time we even went to like the Glen. Is it the Glen? Yes. There's like Hyundai and Kia. Yo, guys, yeah. Anyway, so I wasn't like very much specific as to what kind of car I wanted. I just wanted a car that would have a heater for winter, and that was not gonna get stuck on the side of the road. So those were my like requirements. I didn't even want sunroof, what, no. I was just like, guys, Mina, at this point, I'm not ambitious. I don't want to be ambitious. I just want, something's going to take me from point A to point B. I remember the one time, guys, where I submitted my payslip, right? So we went to this particular dealership, right? Um, it has slightly ugly cars, but I didn't care. So it was after work, so gahle we were looking to go to Kia, right? But the dealership was closed, so we went to the dealership next to it, so it was still open. So I was just like in a rush. About, you would swear that I was going to go race in the F1, and it was starting the following day, and I had to have a car before then. The way I was in such a rush, like there was no need for me to rush from the guy, but hey, I was rushing. Okay, don't judge me. So yeah, so I went to that, and then I submitted my documents. Luckily my payslip needed a password. Guess what? The following day, that's why, guys, I'm sort of like, in terms, when it comes to buying, I'm a bit like impulsive. Like, if I want something, I need to buy it now, because if you give me time, if I give myself time to think about it, I will not buy it. For instance, these AirPods, I was at the mall and I was like, let me actually go get myself some like AirPod Pros. um if I had gone home that day without purchasing them, I wouldn't have bought them. But I needed them, sort of. The watch, I when I want something, I need to get it then. Otherwise, I'm gonna change my mind. Same thing with my MacBook. Hey, yeah. So luckily, then the following day, the lady calls and she's like, "Hi, lady, may you please provide me with your password to open your payslip?" And I'm like, "Child, I'm sorry, but I've changed my mind. Like, I'm no longer interested in the car. Thank you so much for your help." And da 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 da. I'm sure she was pissed, because the previous day she used to tell us about the rich parents who would swipe like their cards to purchase the cars. She was just trying to tell us, or show us, or encourage us, some people are decisive, and da 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 da, sana bendingazingeni. Yeah, anyway. And then I went to another dealership now with like so we had asked, so my grandmother had asked someone to help me go to the like dealership and stuff. So we did go, and there was Kias. So it was like a really reliable dealership that does sell new cars, but like it has really good pre-owned. So when we got there, Sana and the money I-10, and I was like, "You does it." Like, I didn't want like the Kia, because it was the old Kia, and already then there was like the new Kias, and I was like, I ain't gonna drive an old Kia Picanto. Oh, guys, I forgot. In my head, all Kias, when I say Kia, I mean Kia Picanto. Yes, there was a Kia Picanto and the old one, and there's the new Kia Picanto. Why would I want to drive an old Kia Picanto? I was like, nah, child, there ain't no way I'm getting that. And I was like, and also I did not want a quid. Sorry, yeah, I I wasn't gonna get that. And then I saw an i10, so all i10s on the day were on special. They costed like approximately 125,000 rands. And I was like, "Ah, that's okay." They were like, "Test drive it." I was like, "Nah, I like it. It's fine." And then they forced me to test drive, and I did test drive, and then it was really smooth and stuff. I was comfortable. Like, it was very smooth. I mean, smooth. What else was I gonna say? Also, guys, I had not what I doing road as much cars for me to even say, "Bana, ooh, I prefer." Okay, obviously there's like the comfortable cars, but like in terms of like entry level, very much comfortable. Love it. I was like, I want it. At that point, I think I was also exhausted from looking for a car. Um, Also, I wasn't even trying to look online, because scammers and all of that. So I was like, now I will physically go to the store and go look for a car. So at that point, I was tired. It's been like 2 months or 3 months of me looking for a car. I was like, yo, mdasen data. Yeah, and all of that. So we did the whole application thing, and then it took a few days because I made the application on a Saturday, and then my bank approved my loan. So yes, so I can't remember their exact days, but I think it took like 4 days for them to get back to me. So I had applied, or whether they had, I'm not sure whether, but I made the application on a Saturday, so I'm not sure if they had sent it through on the Saturday still, or they waited for Monday. But like, I think by Wednesday, it was approved, and I was like, it literally took a week. So the week of the 4th, so the 4th, I did the application. On the 11th, I fetched my car. So that's how quick it was already. I was fixing the insurance and all of that and all of that and all of that. So I think I will tell you about insurance if I do remember correctly. But anyway, let's get straight into the numbers. I'm so sorry that it has taken me so long to get to the numbers. So as I said that as I have said, or as I have said, that the car was around 125k, but the principal death, please forgive me. It's 3 a.m. Okay, so the principal debt was 146,241 rand and 34 cents. So that was the principal debt. I think it included the fees, and all that shebang, right? I'd like to think that, right? So the interest rate was 12.125% per annum, and that the prime rate at the time was 10%. I think the prime rate is sort of like going back, and also it was like at a variable interest rate, so it did deka. So when the interest rate goes up, when the prime rate goes up, so does the interest rate. If the prime rate goes down, so does the interest rate. So basically, I did benefit during COVID, I must say. So in my next video, I will tell you guys how I basically paid off my car in less than 4 years. So yes, my car is paid off. Duh. Okay, so yes, so the prime rate at the time was 10%. So the cost of agreement, so guys, this is including the VAT, this is including the interest, this is including the, yo guys, I even took balloon. Anyway, let's go into it, like, bit by bit. So whew, guys, so the cost of agreement was 223,093 rands 72 cents and 72 cents. Yeah, and mazu and ungena p, but okay guys, I'm like the former president now with the numbers. What did I say? 223,000 and and yes, 93 rands 72 cents. Yay. So yeah, that was that. So excluding that, so it was 203,370 rands 76 cents. So basically that was like the actual amount that I sort of paid off. I'm thinking, guys, but hey, but I think that was like the amount that I sort of like paid, you know. And then so my car was financed for 72 months. 72 months is 6 years. Wait, guys, let me calculate. So that 72 divided by 12. Yes, so it was financed for 6 years. Reason being, I wanted a very low installment, as low as it could get, because like Sana Batikum, it's 2.9. Oh, also I didn't have a deposit. I was gonna deposit like a young 10 grand, because also guys, remember that I wasn't too prepared. Like I had, usually people like financial advisors, not advisors, but financial people would be like, no, just save the car installment for 12 months to see if you can afford it. Nah, child. I got straight into it. So I financed it for 72 months. So the period was from the from 2018-04 until 2024-04, which was 72 months, 6 years. So 2022 best of in 2024 war ass. And anyway, so the installment was 2,637 rands 32 cents. And then I had a balloon. I don't know what was the percentage. You can calculate it yourself. It was 35,000 rands, 844 rands. Basically, that's what had happened. So I took I took a balloon payment because I wanted. Also, I thought that I wasn't gonna keep the car for a long time because I mean it's an i10. Who wants to drive an i10? But anyway, yeah, so that's why I took a balloon payment. Also, it was lowering my installments, and I was trying to pay as little as possible, which sort of I hated myself for it, but like I don't know, I feel like everything worked out exactly how it was supposed to have worked out, how it was supposed to work out. So I'm not really mad at that because I mean it's paid off. Why would I still be complaining? So when it comes to insurance, I was so basically they did like a whole hippo vibes where they give you like a list of insurance policies or insurance plans, car insurance plans, and then you can pick whichever one you want. They tell you the benefits and all of that stuff. So I picked the cheapest one at the time, which was 1,200 rands per month. So oh guys, now I must find a calculator so that okay guys, so these are estimations. I can't remember like what was the actual like cost of my insurance, but I think it was plus minus 1,200 rands. It wasn't less than 1.2 and it wasn't more than 1.3. So I'll just say it was 1,200 rands. So if my car installment was 2,637 rands 32 cents plus 1,200 rands, right? That is 3,837 rands 32 cents plus 160 rands for my checker. So plus minus 4,000 rands that I was paying per month, cost of the car, so excluding petrol of course. So I'd probably spent 2,000 rands on petrol. So roughly I spent like 6,000 rands because my full tank was 500 rands in 2018. Don't ask me how much it is now because I don't know. Yeah, so at the time I probably spent plus minus 6,000 rands on the car, and I still had enough money to do whatever I wanted to do. So what I would have done differently was to pretty much not have had like a balloon payment. I maybe, and also like finance it for like a shorter period, which was going to obviously like shorten the interest on the car. So another quick disclaimer guys, this is not financial advice. This is me sharing a story of when I bought my very first car. I still drive that. Also guys, it's paid off, it's mine. Why would I want to sell it? It will probably be my second car if I do decide to buy a car. Just by the way, on record, my next car is a BMW M2 Competition. I don't know since we're P meter, but hey. Hi boo, I'm not settling this time around the way I did. I think also guys, it was circumstances. I didn't have a chance to choose. I mean, I could have been a little bit more patient, but like transport was really like strenuous because yo guys, from Bryanston to the south of Joburg, that was hectic. That was hectic. So yeah, my next car, BMW M2 Competition, non-negotiable. Okay, so I think also the lesson that I've learned from this is that do not take a balloon payment, but if you want to, you could. If you want to, you could. And also the importance of buying a car that you can afford. Yo, that's it. That for me, it just made my life super easier. I could do everything and anything I wanted to do. I could go shopping every Sunday. I could, because I paid so little, you know. It literally wasn't strenuous on my salary. It wasn't strenuous on my finances. Maybe here and there sometimes I would overspend, but other than that, I had the best time of my life. So with that being said, hopefully you did enjoy the video and learned like a thing or two, or yeah, do whatever you will with this information. So in the next video, I'm going to be talking about how I managed to pay my car off in less than 4 years. So thank you, everybody. Bye.